Wayne and Leah.
Oh.
We promised you a Q&A. You asked questions, and we've got answers. I think.
Depends on the question.
Depends on the question.
Yeah.
We're all buddy chummy here.
Oh,
Okay.
look at that.
Look at that.
Oh, that's cute.
We have our emojis.
Yeah, we have emojis.
Emoji. They didn't have poop. They did. Excuse me while I get.
Yeah, they did.
They didn't have the poop emoji. So.
It was a little one.
Well, yeah, we got a little one, but not this gigantic one.
Not the kind that I would.
Right.
Okay.
Anyway, okay, so we've got some questions to answer.
Oh, they're right there.
Yes, we've got questions, some questions. So, Angie from New Zealand. Can you think of the best comment you've ever received, or maybe your favorites? That's part one of her question.
Okay.
You want me to be honest here, Angie? Or do you want to be honest?
I don't know what some of the comments are, so...
He doesn't read them.
Hey.
I read them, and if anything pertains specifically to him, I usually pass it along.
Yeah,
I'm the comment
If she doesn't
reader.
want me to know about it, she doesn't say anything. Like the one comment that I'm sure you're going to talk about. Will you marry me?
Oh, I got a marriage proposal.
Yeah, what about that?
I got a marriage proposal.
Yeah, I remember that one.
I told him.
Here's my response to it.
I said I would have to ask my husband first, but...
And of course I said...
They said, ask. What did he say?
I went...
Take her.
What do you think of that, Angie, huh?
That's right.
All right, go ahead.
So anyway, some of my favorite comments, all joking aside,
Yeah.
are, I think, the ones, there's no specific comment, but the ones that say, you know, thanks for keeping it real, that you guys are so down to earth and you're yourselves, and those are the kind of things that I enjoy, because it's true. You get what you get and you don't pitch a fit.
Especially in my case. I am who I am. Deal with it.
I was going to break into song, but I won't.
Oh. Well, go ahead.
Anyway, I like those comments. I like when people say that we make them laugh, or that we've cheered them up,
Yes.
or that kind of thing. That's kind of cool. And your other part of your question was, what was some of our favorite videos to film?
Well, you know, the last one was pretty fun.
Where he did the sling blade calling the Windows
that,
tech support.
Yes.
So, but I think the ones that we do together where we sit down are my favorites.
Yeah.
Where we do challenges.
Yeah. The marshmallow challenge thing.
The Chubby Bunny challenge.
That was pretty fun.
With the peeps. We laugh, we cry, it's too fun. And basically we don't know what we're going to do when we turn on the camera, so it's fun.
You get what you get.
And you don't pitch a fit.
Hey.
Thanks for the question, Angie. Next, Bambi asks, first of all, am I an RN? Because I think you've probably seen me talk about that I work at a hospital or that kind of thing. I am not an RN.
She's a raging nanny. Of course. Oh, is that not what RN means?
Yeah. I am not an RN.
A raging nerd?
I work in the emergency room. I work in admissions. Sorry. So, no, I'm not an RN, although I've played one on TV. No, I'm just kidding.
Wow. Days of Our Lives? Or
yeah, exactly.
General Hospital. I was a doctor on that. Spawn.
That her daughter is going to be a surgical tech soon, so she's working on that. Congratulations, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, and then Happy Comfort, Paula from San Jose, asks...
San Jose, go San Jose!
You guys asked some good questions.
Okay.
What are some of your favorite childhood memories, especially regarding things, toys, fun activities, She says kids don't seem to do these kinds of things anymore. Okay, do you want to start? Some of my favorite things. I do like to tell this story because my aunt used to work for Mattel Toys, and Laura got to go down and test the Skipper doll. I was so jealous because I didn't get to go. She was a toy tester. She got to test the Skipper doll, which is Barbie's little sister or best friend or something. So she got to do that. So
I thought it was
jealous.
Gilligan's Island. Little Skipper.
We used
Little
to play
buddy.
Gilligan's Island too, down the street.
Look at that.
We went to this empty lot and we created the whole Gilligan's Island thing. So
How old were you?
Probably 12.
Nice.
Yeah.
Were you Mary Ann or Ginger?
I think it was probably Mary Ann.
You sure it wasn't Mrs. Howell?
Maybe I was probably Mrs. Howell.
Gotcha.
I was, yeah.
I got you on
probably
that. All right,
Mrs.
all
Howell.
right. But you're 12.
Or
Okay,
the
got it.
Skipper. But
Hey, little buddy. Would you knock that off, confounded? Okay.
the other thing that we used to do, my parents were the best. I'm just telling you. My parents used to take us every weekend, every Saturday, to go horseback riding near Griffith Park in LA. We grew up in LA. So we would go up to Glendale and go horseback riding every Saturday they took us.
Really?
Really. It was fun.
Giddy up.
Yeah.
Did you wear spurs?
No.
Whip?
Watch me whip and watch me nay. No, but it was fun. And I just, now as an adult, I think I look back and I go, wow, that was not only way out of our way, but it had to be pretty expensive too. So I appreciate that.
Do you want me to tell you some of my favorite childhood memories?
Yes.
Oh, really?
And so does Paula.
Well, Paula, it's all musical for me. That's all I've been. That's right.
No, we're talking toys and things.
That's
I
what
can
I'm
tell
saying.
you, the Flexi Flyer, he grew up in San Francisco.
Okay. All right, so we'll go there. But it was musical. I remember being on tour, and we were in a bus with a whole bunch of musicians that were very popular. And
He
I'm
was
talking about...
Child.
Yeah, I was a child, though. I was only like 12. Hello.
Mm-hmm.
You know, okay. But anyhow, so it was very successful. Band for a while. Anyhow, it's my only claim to fame. Okay, anyhow, but I lived in San Francisco, South San Francisco, San Bruno, and there was plenty of hills there. Does anybody know what a Flexi Flyer is? Just comment if you do. A Flexi Flyer, you laid on it, it looked like a sled from back in the older days with boards, and it came to a point in the front, but it had wheels on it. You'd lay on it on your stomach, and you would have your hands to control the steering bar, which went to the wheels, and then to put brakes on, you would supposedly move the handlebars down, which had tabs that went on the wheels to slow you down. Of course, that didn't do anything, didn't do nothing. So our feet used to hang off the back, and we'd swing our feet one way and another. We would fly down those hills. That was fun, some of my favorite moments, stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Okay?
And having to be home when the street lights came on.
Yeah. But I'll say the music was a blast. Because being in that bus, I'm telling you, that was fun. Okay, anyhow.
Okay,
Sorry.
where is your sidekick, Mr. Hot Chicken? Right there.
What?
I guess you've been MIA lately.
Have I?
You have.
Oh.
So they've been, got several comments about where's Mr. Chicken.
Ah.
And he's here, but why aren't you around so much?
Well, you see, I have this job in entertainment. And that's what's happening. We just opened a magic show. Impossible. Starring Alex Ramon.
We're going to do an interview with him, and he said we could record some of his shows.
Yes,
so that'll be fun.
yes.
Anyway.
He's a cool guy. And Miss Megan Doyle.
Woohoo!
It's really
But
good. It's a
our
good show.
schedules literally, Paula, are opposite ends of the scale. I'm at work at 6:30 in the morning. I get off at 5, He's at work at 12:30.
1 o'clock, 12:30, 1 o'clock, yeah.
Yeah, and then is home at
11.
11-ish. So we don't even see each other until Sundays. That's why we usually only vlog together on Sundays.
Yeah, it's changed. The summer schedule for me can be really crazy because of entertainment. That's the answer.
So that's where he's been. That's
But
where
I'm here now.
He's here now. And, I try to get him to vlog, but whatever.
Well, it's a little
She
hard
has
to
lots
do
of
this.
questions. How are my legs now? If you don't know, I had some leg surgery. It's in one of the playlists, my liposuction story. You can watch it if you don't know. How are my legs now? Well, it's interesting that you ask that because, 2 weeks ago?
Mm-hmm.
I went for a vascular ultrasound. It's the first one I've had since all of this took place because we've been concerned about my vascular flow. And it turns out that it's not bad. So, however, I do have lymphedema, and that's enough. So I have if you don't know what lymphedema is, my lymph nodes have been destroyed. My lymphatics have been destroyed in my legs. So the fluid just pools and sits down there. And so I'm supposed to wear compression stockings, and I'm supposed to elevate, and we're supposed to, all these things that even the doctor says, but how do you do that in real life? So just dealing with the swelling, and it's uncomfortable. But it could be worse. Yeah, so that's how my legs are now. Big and swollen. That's how they are. They're uncomfortable and they're swollen, but I have legs, and it could be worse.
You can stand on them, you can walk. You're thankful. Okay.
I'm thankful.
That's good.
So her fourth question, she had a 4-parter here,
Oh.
is have you ever been to Hawaii? I have not been to Hawaii, ever. I would love to go to Hawaii. Wayne has been to Hawaii in a previous life.
It's true. And it was a sad thing because when I got there, I was so sick the night before, and when I got there, I was super sick. And I tried to go, you're not sick for 2 days, 2 days, 2 days. And that didn't work. I ended up at the hospital, and they said,
Not a good experience.
No, it was a bummer experience. I didn't get to have fun.
So someday,
yeah,
we're going to go to Hawaii, because we've never had a honeymoon because of the whole back to the leg debacle. That was on when we got married. We couldn't leave because of doctors. So we've never had a honeymoon. Hawaii might be in the picture.
Yeah,
someday.
I think that would be a lot of fun. Only,
it would be fun.
I don't think flying a plane would be good. Let's just oar over there.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be a blast? Stroke.
Sure.
Stroke.
Yeah. Okay. And so Angie from This Is Ryder. Hi, Ryder.
What do you say,
Hi,
Ryder?
Ryder. She asks if we've ever been to Canada.
Canada.
Eh?
Is that how you say that? Canada.
Have we ever been to Canada?
Yes, we have.
Yes, we have. We
Yes,
have. We went
yes,
on a cruise
yes.
to Alaska,
Yep.
and we were in Canada for about 4 hours.
Yeah, that is true.
We went to Victoria, and it was beautiful.
That is true, yes.
And we took a city tour, and it was absolutely stunning. But to say that we got to get off a bus and roam around and look around and explore didn't happen, but it was beautiful. And we were in Canada, as brief of it as it was. So, yes.
We're coming back.
We're going to go back.
Is
We've
she
got
from
lots.
Canada?
Yes, she is.
All right.
And we have lots of friends in Canada.
I like Canada.
South.
I like Canada, eh?
We've got the Vlogginsons.
Do you guys
We've got
really say about? About.
Yes, because I love to listen to them. That's why I love to watch. Well, not the only reason I love to watch your vlogs, but one of the reasons because of the way you. I like the way you all talk. I do. Anyway, I like the way you talk.
That really make me feel good.
So, Charlotte asks, Why did you start YouTube in the first place? Well,
What? I'll let you answer that.
he's like, I didn't make this decision. She did. I don't know. I just started watching YouTube. I was taking a trip to Florida to Disney World, and I started doing some research and where to go, where to stay, where to get cheap tickets, all that kind of stuff. So I started researching on YouTube. And I thought, there's people that actually vlog. They call it vlogging, and they, you know, do this every day, and they talk, and it was fascinating. And I thought, you know what, that would be fun. So on our very first road trip that we have, down at the bottom of the playlist, you'll see our very first video, and that's where we decided to start our channel. And I want to be an aspen tree.
Why is
A
that?
quaking aspen.
What?
A quaking aspen.
Quaking.
An aspen tree is tall and thin, and it's beautiful in the fall. It turns magnificent colors, and I love the aspen tree. It seems very fragile, but it's not. It's not. I love the aspen tree.
I think you've done a lot of research on the tree.
I planted one at our house in Lake Tahoe.
Did you?
Do you not remember that?
I do. My memory. Help
Yes,
me.
help me. So anyway,
Well, why?
what tree would you want to be?
You know, I love walnut wood. See,
Walnut.
because I go back to looking at things in the musical sense. Guitars are not really made out of walnut, although I like the look of that wood. But I don't know if I've ever seen a walnut tree.
My Aunt Bee had one in her backyard.
Did she?
It was magnificent.
The tree was?
Yes.
Well, that's my answer then, because they're magnificent.
They're magnificent.
I think they are. But
Yes.
also, rosewood trees are beautiful because that's the kind of wood that's on the neck of a guitar, and I just love that. Oh, sorry.
Anyway, that's all the questions we have for today.
That's it?
If you have other questions, hashtag #AskGodChicken, and we'll do another Q&A in the future.
Interesting.
Yep. We want to say thank you. We just hit our 500 milestone.
Yes.
That blows my mind. Not even a month and a half ago, we were at 200. It took us 2 years to get to 200 and a month and a half to get to 5. So
That's incredible.
we're gaining momentum, and it's exciting. When we started this, we started it for us. We didn't even think anybody would watch. And to now know that there are people out there that are enjoying what we do and are a part of this community and have embraced us, taken us in, and let us be a part of it, even though we're 100 years old.
Oh, and I am 101 years old.
You know, I mean, I am a little older than the normal demographic here, you know what I'm saying?
Well, Nancy, I suppose you are. But you're still just a hot chicken.
All right, you guys. Bye.
Bye now, and see you next time.
Don't forget to subscribe.